Hello everyone, good morning. This is me Avishka and the bulletin today starts with Google blocks over 2.3 million harmful Android apps in 2024. Ola's Kruthrim AI faces backlash for censorship and technical glitches. Meta's Threads introduced media tab and photo tagging features. Samsung Galaxy S25 series introduces Hindi support for Google Gemini AI. Google testing Ask For Me AI tool to call businesses on your behalf. Google Pixel 9a gets EMVCo certification, expected to launch by March end. iQOO Z10X gets BIS certification, expected to launch in India soon. Now, in the previous quiz, we asked you which company created the first graphical web browser, and the answer is National Center for Supercomputing Application. It's time for a daily tech quiz. Here's today's question. What is the name of first ever computer virus created? Confident you got the answer? Drop your guess in the comments below and tune into tomorrow's news bulletin to find out if you nailed it. Stay tuned. Start with the first news. Google has significantly ramped up its security efforts, banning over 2.3 million potentially harmful Android apps from the Play Store 2024 due to policy violation. The company also removed more than 158,000 developer accounts that attempted to publish malicious apps, reinforcing its commitment to user safety. In addition, Google prevented 1.3 million apps from accessing private user data unlawfully. To enhance security measure, Google utilized AI-powered threat detection, which assisted human reviewers in detecting malware and spyware in 92% of cases. Over 92% of our harmful human reviews for apps are AI-assisted, allowing us to take quicker and more accurate action, Google stated in a blog post. Now, Ola's Kruthrim AI, which was launched in 2024 as India's answer to OpenAI's ChatGPT, is facing backlash for its performance and censorship issues. Initially praised by supporting vernacular languages and catering for nationalistic use cases, the AI has struggled to meet user expectations. Recently, user reported that Kruthrim AI failed to answer controversial questions instead of rejecting them for violating terms of use. A viral LinkedIn post by Chirag Gupta, AVP of Carvale, revealed that when asked about Ola scooters catching fires or political topics, the AI refused to respond or provided censored answers. In one instance, Kruthrim even credited OpenAI as its creator, prompting quick censorship from the developers. Critics argue that Kruthrim AI lacks transparency and robustness compared to global competitors. With OpenAI and DeepSeek dominating AI discourse in the US and China, many Indians are questioning whether Kruthrim AI is truly capable of competing at a global level. Despite its ambitious launch, Ola's AI model still has a long way to go in terms of reliability and user trust. Now, Meta's social media platform Thread has rolled out several updates to enhance media sharing capabilities. The most notable addition is a dedicated media tab which allows users to view all their shared photos and videos in one place. This update makes it easier for followers to browse media content, addressing a long-standing request from the community. Threads has also introduced a new markup feature which enables users to highlight specific text in post and add their commentary. Additionally, users can now tag people in photos, fostering greater interaction and engagement on the platform. The latest update comes at a time when rival platforms like X and Blue Sky are expanding their video sharing capabilities. While TikTok maintaining its dominance in the short video space, Threads is working to keep up with the increasing demand for visual content. The new feature positions Thread as a more interactive platform for users who prefer sharing engaging media posts. Meta aims to refine these updates on their user feedback, further enhancing the app's visibility. Samsung has announced that its latest Galaxy S25 series will include Hindi language support for Google's Gemini AI, making it more accessible for Indian consumers. The move highlights Samsung's focus on the Indian market as Hindi joins Korean and English as the first languages available on Gemini Live. TM Rowe, president and head of MX Business at Samsung Electronics, confirmed that additional language support will be introduced later. With Gemini AI, users can easily interact with Samsung and Google apps using natural language commands. Functions such as searching for photos in Samsung Gallery, adjusting display font sizes, and settings reminders in Samsung calendars are now more seamless. By pressing and holding the side button, users can activate Gemini and use its AI-powered features across various apps, including third-party services like Spotify. Samsung is also focusing on hybrid AI, which combines cloud-based and on-device AI capabilities to optimize performance. Now, Google is experimenting with a new AI-powered tool called Ask For Me, which can call businesses to inquire about pricing and availability on behalf of users. The feature, currently limited to nail salons and auto repair shop, is now available as an experimental option in Google Search Labs. When searching for a participating business, users may see an Ask for Me prompt. After selecting it, they can input their service preferences such as scheduling an oil change or manicure. The AI then makes the call, introducing itself as an automated system for Google, and collects relevant information. Updates about the request are sent via email or phone. The tool is built using Google Duplex, an AI system previously used for making reservations. Businesses can opt out of receiving AI-generated calls through their Google Business Profile setting. While Google assures that call quotas are in place to prevent excessive interruptions, some concern remain about potential confusion when business owners receive AI calls. The feature's effectiveness and expansion to other industries will likely depend on user feedback and regulatory consideration. Now, Google's upcoming entry-level Pixel device, the Pixel 9a, has been leaked multiple times, with recent reports revealing its speculations, US pricing, and a potential launch timeline. The latest leak and EMV co-certification suggests the device is inching closer to its official debut. The certification lists Pixel 9a with the model number GTF7P and codename TG4, confirming details about previously leaked real-world images. The Pixel 9 is expected to launch earlier than anticipated, likely in March, with sales beginning by month end. It will reportedly retain the $499 price tag for the 128GB variant, the same as its predecessor. The Pixel 8a. The device will ship with Android 15 out of the box, unlike the Pixel 9 series, which launched the Android 14. Rumored specifications include a 6.28-inch display with a 2700 nits peak brightness and 1800 nits HDR brightness. The phone is set to feature a 48MP GN8 main camera, a Sony IMX712 ultra-wide sensor, and a 13MP front camera. Now, the iQOO Z10X, part of the upcoming Z10 series, has received certification from India's Bureau of Indian Standard, indicating its imminent launch. The Z10X is expected to be the successor of Z9X, which debuted in April 24. The certification lists the model number I2404, but other specifications remain under wraps. The iQOO Z10 series is expected to include 4 models: Z10, Z10 Turbo, Z10 Turbo Pro, and Z10X. Leaks suggest that Z10 Turbo will be powered by MediaTek Dimensity 8400, while the Turbo Pro variant will feature the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8S Elite chipset. Since the Z9X used a Snapdragon 6 Gen 1 processor, the Z10X will likely feature a Turbo N chipset compared to the Turbo siblings. For reference, the Z9X has a 6.72-inch 120Hz LCD display and a 50MP main camera, an 8MP selfie camera, and a 6000 mAh battery with 44-watt wired charging. If the Z10X follows a similar pattern, it could offer a strong battery life, smoother performance, and a competitive price, making it a solid choice in the mid-range segment. This was it for today's news. For more such tech updates, make sure you stay tuned to IT Voice.